Hello, and thank you for your interest in setting up an initial consultation with the Lyons Share Wellness. Our 25 minutes together go so quickly. So this video is designed to answer some frequently asked questions so that we can use the time we have together to focus on you. First, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Dr. Megan Lyons. I founded the Lyons Share Wellness in 2014 and have been truly loving every moment since that time. The Lyons Share is a team of functional nutritionists who are offering end-to-end care for your health. We prioritize functional medicine-based care. If you're newer to the term functional medicine, that is often called medicine 2.0, which is gone are the days of fitting you into some conventional box. Gone are the days of 5-minute appointments where you're in and you're out and you're not heard. Here are the days of customized care. Here are the days where we are co-creating your health right alongside you. We are the experts in nutrition and many aspects of health. We are not the experts in you. So you are now a part of your own healthcare team. And our work is to collaborate with you in order to determine your preferences, your goals, your lifestyle, and how healthcare fits into that. It's not just a one-size-fits-all prescription. We don't offer standard meal plans where we're just pushing our program on you. This is really a collaborative care experience to take you from where you are right now and co-create with you where you want to go. So think of us as part of your healthcare team. Now, in our sessions together, I will rarely, if ever, talk about my credentials because honestly, I think our connection and my experience with other clients is far more important than just the credentials. But because you're here and you're curious about whether or not we are the right fit for you, let me take just a moment to share some of my background. I graduated from Harvard in 2007 with a degree in economics, far from the nutrition world, but a wonderful experience. I then spent 5 years in management consulting, working in strategy for large retailers all across the country. And during that time, I got my MBA at Northwestern University Kellogg School of Management. And all through that, I was going through a health journey of my own, where I really got the opportunity in hindsight to explore real nutrition, not just what I was reading about in magazines or hearing about at the checkout stand of the grocery store, but truly diving into the research and going to conferences and reading books and talking to experts in the functional medicine field, which was at that time just burgeoning. And in finding the right care for myself, and honestly, in creating those solutions for myself because it didn't exist elsewhere, there developed a fire inside of me that if you know this fire, if you've experienced something you're so passionate about, you just can't help but share it with other people. So it was through my own health journey and through my own exploration of what I have determined to be true bio-individual customized healthcare that I developed the passion that eventually turned into the Lyons Share Wellness in 2014. Since that time, I have remained an education buff. So while I don't expect you to understand the terminology that I'm about to go through, I'll share some of my certifications with you. I completed a doctorate of clinical nutrition in 2024. The doctorate level education is one of the many things that sets the Lyons Share apart. I do not replace your primary care physician, but again, I'm part of your healthcare team. I'm also double board certified in clinical and holistic nutrition. I like to combine the best of all worlds of research. I don't believe that medicine is evil. I also don't believe that medicine is the answer all of the time. So that clinical and holistic focus you'll hear repeated in my credentials over and over. I'm a certified nutrition specialist. I'm also a licensed dietitian nutritionist. I'm a certified holistic health coach, which was my very first certification, but one that I actually care deeply about because coaching is something that is at the foundation of your Lyons Share experience. I have a master's in holistic nutrition in addition to my MBA and several other certifications. Suffice it to say that I actually have not encountered another person who has all of these certifications. I also have not encountered another person who has done over 14,000 individual one-to-one consultations. Many people in my field get burned out, understandably. I love the work that I do. And I love interacting with you and standing beside you as we solve this problem together. So even though I have put in my 10,000 plus hours, I'm right here doing the work alongside of my team. And I genuinely believe that that care and that experience is what sets me apart, even beyond the certifications and education. So who do we help? Basically, we help almost everyone. Now, there are occasions where we'll have this initial consultation, and I will tell you honestly, we're not the best fit for you. And that's out of respect for you and out of respect for us as well. We only want to help people that we genuinely believe we can help. But the vast majority of the time, between our team's experience, we can cover it. We work a lot with the endocrine system. What does that mean? Your metabolism, your metabolic health, your blood sugar control, weight loss, weight management, body composition changes, thyroid, sex hormones, all of that falls under the umbrella of the endocrine system. We do work with chronic disease. Again, we are not your one and only practitioner, but as part of your healthcare team, whether that chronic disease is neurodegeneration, cancer, other diabetes, other aspects of the healthcare spectrum, we are happy to be part of your team. We work a lot, honestly, with stress management, emotional eating, life balance. We work a lot with digestive issues. And if the condition that I mentioned is, or the condition that you are experiencing is not one that I mentioned, well, that's the purpose of this initial consultation, to talk through it. What I have found in my 12 years plus of experience is that zero of the clients I have encountered have ever had the exact same protocol. I have mastered through all of these years the art of knowing the right interventions that are likely to work for you based on your scenario. And that is a big part of the value of the Lyons Share, that we don't push standard packages or approaches on any of our clients. We customize everything to you. Enough about me and enough about our team. Let's talk about you. Most of the people that are enrolling in the Lyons Share, they feel okay, but they don't feel great. They know there's more to health than what they're experiencing right now, and they're ready to take that step to prioritize their health. They might know what they need to do, but they need some strategy to actually implement it into their busy lifestyles. They need some accountability. They need some motivation, and that's wonderful. On the flip side, they might just be confused by all the conflicting information on the market and social media and out there in the public, and they need someone whose literal job it is to sort through that information and feed them what is specifically going to help them. We are here to do that. They might have some issues with their recent labs. Maybe they've been fine for so long, and then they went into their annual physical and this number is creeping up. That's a very common time when people will come to see us. Or on the flip side, they might need more, want more detailed labs where they're getting their annual physical and all that basic stuff is fine, but they're hearing about functional lab work. They're hearing about stool testing and about inflammation markers and some deep nutrient levels and some of this advanced cardiometabolic testing. That is what we specialize in at the Lyons Share. We love labs. Labs are not required to be part of your program, and depending on the program you choose, they may or may not be included. That may come at an additional fee if you want it, but we're always happy to talk to you about what labs we would recommend for you and how we can assist you in ordering those for you. There are various other scenarios where people might come to us, but that's a bit of a preview of what many people are feeling as they sign up for this initial consultation. Now, once you do, what does the initial consultation look like? The whole purpose is to talk about you, talk about your goals, your situation, your preferences, what you're looking for, and for us to decide together whether the Lyons Share is a fit for you. This is not a sales call, and there will be no pressure. Like I mentioned before, it goes both ways. We're deciding if you are the right fit for us, and you're deciding if we are the right fit for you. So it truly is a conversation. And I will tell you if we're not the right fit to work together. And that's okay. Once you do decide on a program, though, we'll figure out the best nutritionist to work with you. Under some packages, I'm seeing you as the client on a one-to-one basis. It's just us. Under many of our packages, you're working with a combination of me and the other functional nutritionists on our team who have various specialties and work in various packages. So through the course of our conversation, we will decide who on the Lyons Share team is the best fit for you. Should go without saying based on my background, but we're just getting to know each other. So let me be clear. All of the nutritionists on our team are exceptional. They are all master's level or above in terms of certifications. They're all trained in functional medicine and in health coaching as well. They've had years of experience, and they are truly the most compassionate, educated, well-rounded people out there. Those of you who may have started a business before will probably relate when I say that I was reluctant to bring someone else into the Lyons Share team. In fact, I practiced for almost 10 years as the sole nutritionist on my team, with people supporting other aspects of the business, but only me seeing clients one-to-one. Now, it wasn't until I could find people that I firmly trusted to do just as great of a job as I did that I brought people in. So you can rest assured that you're getting the best in the business. Once you get through the initial consultation, what does your program look like? Well, if we are going to order labs, we'll do that first to get a baseline. So we'll talk about the process depending on the lab. It often takes a week to 2 weeks to get those results. Once we do get the results, most of our packages meet twice per month with your assigned nutritionist. So please do pay attention to both the number of sessions that are included in your program and the expiration of those sessions, because scheduling is on you. You can schedule all up front if you would like, or go session by session, but the scheduling is on you. And we'll talk about some logistics in just a moment. About 85% of our sessions take place just like this on Zoom. There are options for phone if you prefer, although we do love that face-to-face connection when we can get it. And there are limited in-office sessions if you are located in Dallas, but that is certainly not a requirement. Close to half of our clients are not located in Dallas. How do we keep in touch between sessions? Under the highest touch package, Revolutionize, we are in constant touch. You have 24/7 text message access, and you are reached out to multiple times per week. So very high accountability via text, or if you prefer, email or portal message under that package, that high accountability package. Under most other packages, we use a HIPAA compliant app called Practice Better to communicate with you. We will reach out, your nutritionist, whoever you are assigned to work with, will reach out about once per week, and you can message us at any time, but the response time is slightly longer under most of our packages. We want to be responsive and we want you to feel cared for. But if you need that instantaneous feedback, that constant touch point throughout the week, then Revolutionize is likely the package for you. Regardless of which package you are using, we work with a variety of tracking options between sessions. And if you just shuddered a little in your skin when I said tracking, don't worry. We know that for most people, going through the whole process of tracking every calorie and every macro is not the end goal. In fact, less than 10% of our clients actually go through that full tracking process, and the other 90% get just as great results. But we do ask most people to track something. Maybe it's a simple behavioral goal. Maybe week 1, we just start with tracking how much water you drink, or tracking to see if you got to bed on time, or if you got in your walk, or how many vegetables you got in. Oftentimes, though, we will track on something. So we use that HIPAA compliant app that can track everything from digestion to how you feel to steps to sleep to food to pictures to everything in between. We also use very simple options like Google Sheets or paper tracking. Depending on the person, it's all customized to you. Speaking of customized to you, there is no Lyons Share curriculum. We don't want to waste your time covering something that you already know or don't care about in a session. So maybe sleep is important. Well, definitely sleep is important to everyone, but maybe you're an expert in sleep. We don't need to waste your time covering sleep for a full session. We want to make maximum use of the time, money, energy that you're investing into each session. So it's all customized to you. Similarly, there's no meal plan. And I know many people coming in want that meal plan on day 1, but we genuinely think it is not in your best interest to just toss over a meal plan and tell you to go run wild with it. That sets you up for not success. I don't love the word failure, but it doesn't set you up for success because let's say you couldn't eat that specific broccoli salad that was designated for lunch. Well, then what happens? Oftentimes you think, oh, I have to start again on Monday, or I knew I couldn't do this, or whatever. It's not worth it to just have you following a piece of paper. Instead, we want to work with you to set behavioral goals, such as you're going to get this many grams of protein per meal, or this meal needs to include a vegetable, or these are specific things to watch out for as you're ordering on a restaurant menu, something like that. And watch as you implement that and then build on goals from there. In this way, your goals turn into a lifestyle. You make just as much progress without having to feel like the only thing that gets you success is this paper meal plan. Our goal is to give you the customized information to you that you need to be successful, combined with the motivation you need to do the hard work, because change is hard. Our goal is never to make anything super hard, but change is hard. If it were super easy, you would have done this already. So we're going to be here alongside you every step of the way, providing that motivation and providing the accountability you need. Humans are often extrinsically motivated, and oftentimes we need that little nudge of accountability to get us to do the things that often we already know or want to do. And then we need strategy to actually make it realistic for your lifestyle. So customized information, science-backed information, motivation, accountability, and strategy, that is the Lyons Share magic. All of our programs are rooted in positivity because there is enough negative information and negativity out there in the world of health and nutrition. We don't need to be pie in the sky. You're coming here in order to make improvements, and we will help you make those improvements. However, we're not going to shame you. We're not going to chastise you. We're not going to make you feel guilty if you didn't reach every single goal every single day. You are a human, and we see you as a human. If you don't make progress, we're going to nudge you. Don't worry. But we want this to be a positive experience for you. As we come to the end of this video, let's briefly talk about some logistics. First of all, we do not take any insurance. We will, if asked, provide you an itemized receipt with all of the numbers and codes and everything that you need, but there's no guarantee that your insurance company will fully or partially reimburse the coverage. You're welcome to check with your insurance company before you start if you would like to. You can pay with HSA or FSA account, so that's a great benefit. All scheduling, as I mentioned, is done through our Practice Better portal. So you'll just choose your location, whether you want Zoom or video conference or phone or in person, and then you'll select your date. So please do pay attention to the scheduling. Once you do schedule, you'll get a confirmation email and multiple reminders leading up to the session. We need 24 hours notice for cancellations or reschedules because 100% of our available slots do get filled. And so canceling at the last minute takes a slot away from someone else. Last thing before we close, the moment you become a Lyons Share client, you have us on your team. We genuinely care about you as a person and about you improving your health. And we believe in our ability to help you. We will respect you every step of the way, and we will care for you every step of the way. I very much look forward to discussing your specific situation in our initial consultation. I can't wait to see you there.